Dude, Winnie the Pooh now is a slasher villain. Don't tell Disney, or feels like you're gonna get sued over this. So Christopher Robin went to the 100-acre forest, runs into Winnie the Pooh and all his Pooh friends, Piglet, Eeyore, the whole gang. He started feeding them, and they became dependent on him feeding him throughout all these years until Christopher Robin grew up, and then he's like, hey man, I'm going to college, I'm going to become a doctor. You guys are on your own. Pooh and his lazy ass friends were waiting for handouts and they starved. They starved so much they became the Donner Party starve, and then they ate Piglet. Oh man. They ate one of their friends to survive the winter. They grew very upset. They blamed Christopher Robin and they promised never to speak again. 5 years later, Christopher Robin returns to the forest to try to see what Pooh and all of them are up to and introduce him to his new fiancée, future wife. But he can't find them anywhere. And she knew that too. It's like, alright man, your imaginary friends aren't gonna be here. You're sort of crazy, but I'm still here with you to find this out. She thought it would be therapeutic until, oh shit, we find these big old large beasts walking around. Let's hide until nighttime. So they try to escape during nighttime when they're asleep, but nope. Pooh grabs the wife and him and Piglet snap her neck. You know how I feel about neck snaps. It's all just in the sound effect, no gore needed. You don't even know if they died without it. The kills do get a whole lot better, but Pooh now exacts his revenge on Christopher Robin. Already killed his wife, and now he's going to torture him a bit like Reservoir Dogs. Pooh also seems to be very wet, like drooling all the time, but not only drool or honey, he actually sheds a tear right there. We're supposed to feel bad for him. He's going through all this psychological torture, like, you made me kill my friend, Chris. It's very cool too. He has like the Pooh waddle and everything, and he gets his weapon, which I think that's like Eeyore's like braided hair, and blah, whips this guy repeatedly for it. Ooh, like Jesus' Passion of the Christ, like. Then the focus of the movie goes to these British college girls who get like this cabin Airbnb for the weekend. I'm a sucker for accents because I love the British accent. I think all these girls are hot. But of course, they're all gonna die one by one. And one of their friends didn't quite make it there, and she gets like this topless scene where Winnie-the-Pooh throws her inside a wood chipper. Best kill of the movie. And then we go to this jacuzzi scene where we see the most busty girl ever. Those gotta be implants or something like that. Or it's her bra, or just the water, or the saline, and the implants make a float to the top, but very sexy. But Winnie-the-Pooh and Piglet have like this flashing light scene where they're like creeping up on her, almost like Halloween 2018. They snatch her and grab her and tie her up on the road. Winnie-the-Pooh is driving the car and Piglet holds her down while they drive over her head in one of the best goriest scenes in the whole movie. Pop her eye out of her head too. The girls find her dead body and now shit goes down. Pooh and Piglet are going to torture these people. They're writing get out on the walls. This group decides to panic, break up. One group goes gets a gun, and then one group actually falls into the pool and one gets knocked unconscious. Very cool sort of scene. That girl sort of comes to and then sees her friend actually get the death kill. Boo! The remaining group of girls actually freed this one captured woman, and she got a hold of the gun and went, hey, I'm gonna kill one of these dudes. She actually shoots a shot, misses completely, and then click, nothing else. He only had one bullet. But these are like British people, dude. They don't know how to handle guns like us Americans. She messed up too. Like, as soon as she turned around, Winnie-the-Pooh was right behind her and then picked her up and squashed her, dude. I don't know what Pooh was also thinking here. What, he like covered her with honey? It seems like a very sexual thing, but yeah, he smashed her in the end. Then out of the three girls Pooh was chasing, right, one of them stayed behind and actually got the best of Piglet and smashed him in the head with the sledgehammer. Seemed like he died. The other group got to Christopher Robin and freed him, but he stayed behind. Pooh got revenge on the Piglet killer because he stabbed a machete through this girl's mouth and held her up Michael Myers style. You know, style like Bob in part 1. 2 final girls remain. They have to chase with Winnie-the-Pooh. He's on top of their cars. They're trying to get away. They crash and then they get the help from these like British hillbillies. Like Winnie-the-Pooh took them out. Michael Myers Halloween Kills. Like karate chop one person's arm. And he even did a Myers Desartained head stop. A power slap that'll slap your face off. And this part's really cool to me because he got his face slapped off and then he goes to the girls, hey, let me inside the car. Like, no, for the stranger who tried to help us out, who's asking for our help now. Now a straight up like Rob Zombie cameo gets like just smacked or slashed or something. He's done for. And he has the power of bees. He just like, hey, sick 'em bees, and they killed the guy. That's a pretty cool power, dude. I wish they probably in the sequel approve upon it. Candyman can't even control bees like that, like straight up kill a person. Then the glasses girl, I guess she just got her head chopped off screen a bit. Christopher Robin rams Winnie-the-Pooh with this car, saves the final girl, but only for like a second. Chris pleaded with him, please don't do this, though. And then he finally speaks. You left us. Slice! He slices her anyway, and that's the last girl. Kidnaps Christopher Robin and goes back to the woods. The guts at least kill Winnie-the-Pooh in your movie. He can always come back, dude. So Freddy, Jason, Michael, they all find ways to get killed at the end of the movie, but then come back for the sequel. They just don't take Laurie or Nancy and fuck off and run off into the woods, and that's it. That's how you end a movie. I don't know. Endings are hard. I don't even know how I end this except like that.